Well, today we're going to use some Forever Black bumper and trim. We're going to dye the Avalanche. The Avalanche looks pretty good, but the trim looks really faded and it kind of shows its age. We're going to use the Forever Black bumper and trim. It's a new formula with a new type of applicator. And while I'm doing it, I'm going to have a wet, just a damp sponge, so if we get any of the paint, we can wipe it off while it's wet, because you cannot remove it once it dries. All of our products are environmentally friendly, and then they will wash off with water while they're wet, but they will not wash off with soap or water when they're dry. So here we go. So what I do is I put a little bit on the applicator. And this is permanent. It'll last about 4 to 5 years. And here I just got some on the car. And I just wipe it off while it's wet. We've been making this product for about 22 years, and this is our most current formula. It'll be actually released here in this coming November. And again, I got some on the car, and I just wipe it off while it's wet. But when it's dry, it's really difficult to get off your paint. And that's just a damp sponge, it's not, or a towel. It's not soaking wet, just damp. You see I got some more on the paint, so I'm wiping it off. You cannot wipe it off the plastic fast enough. It actually gets into the pores of the plastic and makes it pretty permanent. On an Avalanche, one bottle can easily do the whole thing. You don't want to do it in the direct sunlight because it'll dry too quickly. And you give it one nice smooth coat. So you see I'm kind of going over, I'm just evening it out. And if it needs a second coat, we'll give it a second coat once it dries, but not until it's all the way dry. The bumper and trim, all of our black products have a UV inhibitor in them to keep from fading in the sun anymore, keep protected. And I'll show you that later when we do the on the tires. We have a special tire protector. And you should see. If you get it on your hands, soap and water will take it off, but it'll take a little scrubbing. So again, wipe your hands off as you're getting on your hands. So the very first coat, I'm being a little bit fast. On this car, I'll do 2 coats, and the second one will have a little more detail into it. So we've done most of the top of the Avalanche. Now I thought we would just do this step real quick. So again, you put a little bit right on the step if you like. And it really is this easy to do. The hardest part is being patient to keep it off the paint, because it really will stain the paint. So And now I'll get this one step here. And again, we're kind of doing this fast, for the video, but it's not too difficult. I'm not getting it on the paint. If you do get it on the paint, wipe it off while it's wet. Now we're going to really quickly just do the running board of the Avalanche. Again, to make it look better, you can see this is, again, sun faded. We've cleaned off all the silicone dressing, and we're just going to wipe it on. So we've washed it with good detergent, removed the dressings that were on it. And again, there's no silicone in our product, so the step will never be slippery. And it dries in about 5 to 10 minutes. So we'll put right on the step. You just work it right in to the running board. So we're just about finished here. I'm just going to do a little fine detail. And you see, that makes a real big difference. And again, there's no silicone in the product, so it won't make the running board slippery. I got some on my hands. I have the damp towel. Guess I'm going to have to use some soap and water this time. But there you have it. Looks like a new running board. So here we have a door handle. The rest of the truck looks pretty good, but let's see if we can make the door handle look a little better. We're using our Forever Black bumper and trim again. It's a water-based product, environmentally friendly, will not wash off with soap and water, and will probably last about 7 years on this door handle. So here we go. I'll put a little bit on the applicator, and then, you can see already as I'm doing it, the before and after. And all of our products actually are black in color. There you have it. It's that easy. Well, while we're here, why don't we do the running board? See if we can make that look a little bit better. So I'm just going to actually squirt this right on the running board. And there's no silicone in the product, so it will not make the running board slippery. And even with the foot traffic on the running board, it'll last several years. You can see already, that's looking pretty good. Here's our before and our after. And when this truck was new, the running board was nice and jet black. Let's put a little more squirt on the running board. we go. A little soap and water, and I'll get it right off my hands. Okay, so we basically just done the entire truck bed here. We've done the top and the tonneau cover, and it'll have to dry probably about 5 or 10 minutes, then most of our streaks will come out, and if it needs, we'll give it a second coat. I've used up probably about 3/4 of the bottle, so about that much left. That's easily enough to give it a second coat. And this is good for probably about 7 years. There you go.